Good morning and happy Tuesday. I don't even know what I want to say right now other than good morning. Today I have just school and then nothing after that. I have a few things on my to-do list though, so I'm hoping to be as productive as possible. Okay, well, let's just say today is certainly slick back day because my hair is looking absolutely insane. First thing in the morning I do is chug some water. Normally I use my refillable water bottle, but I was too lazy to grab it this morning. Please don't sue me. Second thing is I take my hair, skin, and nail gummies and just multi gummies. I know that the pill form is probably a lot better and healthier for you, but I just can't. Pills literally freak me out. I can't do it. And to be so real, I don't really care about the vitamins. I think they just taste good. That's why I take them. Specifically, these hair, skin, and nail ones from Target are so good. They're so yummy. They're like strawberry flavored. Let's write down my stuff on my to-do list. Yesterday, I did everything on my to-do list, which is great. Oh, except for read. But you know what? I already kind of knew I wasn't going to do that, so I don't really count it. Today, nothing after school, but I'm going to write a couple more things down. I have to study for math because my big test is tomorrow. How my grading system works is the test, like the most recent test, completely replaces the old tests. Every test leading up to now literally does not count for anything. Wonderful. I'm feeling pretty good. The content, I feel good about it, but I'm also just nervous because I know how much this is worth. So I think that's the main battle here, is getting over my nerves. I feel like there's something else I need to... Oh, wait. I definitely feel like there was one other thing that I needed to do today and I'm completely forgetting. But I guess for now, we'll just go with this. Oh, I forgot. I need to write my highlight for the day from yesterday. In Lit and Comp, we're watching Romeo and Juliet. So I think I'm going to put that because we got to see Leonardo DiCaprio. And then after school, I had volunteering, which is where I assist students with disabilities in music theater classes. And yesterday was our tech rehearsal for our show this Saturday. And that was so fun. Like, it was an absolute hot mess. I kid you not, that doesn't even begin to describe what happened yesterday, but it was so much fun and they're just so cute, so can't blame them. And then finally, I think my last highlight is I spent the evening watching Teen Wolf. Guys, I'm obsessed with Dylan O'Brien. It's not even like real. It's crazy how obsessed I am. I actually love Teen Wolf. Like, even if he wasn't in it, it's just such a good show. After writing my to-do list and, drinking my water, brushing my teeth and all that, I always do a workout in the morning. Basically every morning. And sometimes that looks like actually doing Pilates or like weights. Sometimes it looks like just dance. Just some way to get some movement in before I start my day. I'm actually gonna cry. There's no way. We're only 30% in, and I promise we've done like 74,000 lunges by now. I'm just wearing this Addicted tube top and Addicted black jeans. And I look like an egg right now. I look like an egg because I did a slick back today, but that's alright. I'm running a little bit shorter on time than usual because, it just takes longer when I film stuff. But now I am going to read my Bible as I do every morning. I will report back when I'm about to leave for school. I'm currently in 1 Corinthians 10, and I just wanted to share this verse because I think it's what stuck out to me the most during this Bible session. It's 1 Corinthians 10:13 through... just 10:13. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, he will also provide a way out of it so that you can bear it. That just shows that no temptation or sin is too great for God to handle. Like, our sins are so much smaller than God, and it's actually kind of ridiculous to put so much weight on sin in the sense that, we think it's so powerful, and it is obviously. It's much more powerful than us, but we serve a God who's so much more powerful than the sin. Yeah, I just want to share that.
Hey guys, wait, you have to say it with me. Hey guys, let's do an outfit check. This is Amazon. This is Calvin Klein. This is Brandy. Wait, my belt is Brandy and my jeans are Addicted and my shoes are Birkenstock. Okay, your turn.
This card here is my mom's. Addicted, and Marshalls.
Okay, we're working on a project right now and I'm like currently behind, but look how much I've gotten done. I hope it doesn't show any like personal information in there.
Don't worry, I'll like blur it out if it does.
Okay.
And I'm like halfway done with the project, but I'm studying for math because I have a big test tomorrow.
I have a big test that's next block.
Who do you have?
What's going on? This can't be happening. Don't tell me it's a song. It's a song. Wasn't how I planned it. Can't you see that this is gone too far? Please just pause the TVR. Someone won't you make it stop? Oh, I can't stop seeing it. Make it stop. Make it stop. And I want just to stop. I can't stop seeing you, so let's just stop. Don't stop, is it ever gonna stop? Oh, I can't stop seeing you, so let's just stop. Oh, it's over.
I just got back from school and I'm here with my yogurt bowl. And then I have sweet potato in the air fryer. And I'm just going to eat these, snack, relax for a little bit, change into a comfier outfit, and then I'm going to study math. Time check, it is now 4:47 and I just studied for a little bit. I feel pretty good. I literally did all the practice problems in the book, so there's genuinely nothing else I can do. I feel pretty confident. The thing I struggle with the most is definitely like quadratic equations and parabolas, but I feel pretty good about it now. I got like 10 questions in a row right. So I hope we're ready for that. And then the other subject that's being tested tomorrow is like surface area, volume, area, perimeter, that stuff. And I feel pretty good about that. This day is flying by so fast. I can't believe it's already like almost 5. But I'm just going to like edit some YouTube shorts. And then I definitely need to wash my hair because it is looking terrible. I really want to read, watch Teen Wolf. I think that's about it. I also need to practice singing at some point, but that's probably not going to be done until like later tonight. Okay, update, it's 6:10 now, and I just edited for a little bit and then took a shower, and I'm not gonna lie, I watched some Dylan O'Brien edits, sue me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really overthinking my math test tomorrow because it's literally worth so much of my grade. I might study some more just to make sure I'm really prepared, because I promise no matter how hard I study for tests, there's always like some problem that I didn't prepare for. It's not even a matter of like, oh, I missed a step and got it wrong. Like, it's literally I have no idea how to do it and I just have to like completely guess. So I'm just gonna go over the concepts again and make sure I didn't like miss anything in the lesson plans. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna hang out with my family, eat dinner, and watch Teen Wolf. I just studied math for a little bit longer, and now I'm at the point where I understand everything I'm getting wrong, and it's just that I'm making silly mistakes, which I mean, it's fine because at least I'm understanding the concepts, but I can't afford to be making silly mistakes tomorrow, so I just hope that I have like enough time to go back and check my answers before I run out of time, because I think that's going to be the main issue. It's not so much that I have concept issues anymore, it's just practicing it, and I'm kind of running out of time to practice. But you know what, I'm just not gonna stress about it. I'm gonna practice a little bit more tomorrow morning, and yeah, that's really all I can do. So anyways, I'm gonna get some ice cream and watch Teen Wolf. Good morning, it is now Wednesday, May 20th, I believe. My legs are so sore from yesterday's workout. We did so many squats, but since it was like no weights, I was like, oh, it's not that bad. But now it's so sore, so I think I'm going to have to massage gun this morning. But because I'm so sore, I feel like it's also a sign that I should just like not work out this morning and instead focus on studying for my math test, which is first block today. Please wish me luck. Also, to help with my soreness, There's this like amino acid powder thing I use. I use it for soreness. I'm gonna be real, it really just tastes good and that's why I use it. Yeah, hopefully it works because being less sore would also be nice. I studied for a little bit longer and I'm feeling better. Like, I just keep making such silly mistakes, so really just need to look over my answers when I actually take the test. Honestly, whatever happens, happens. I did literally everything I could to prepare, so I feel pretty good overall. I feel like at least I understand all the concepts. Anyways, the UV has been so high lately, so I need to put on so much sunscreen. Also, I'm looking so tan. Like, this is really tan for me. I'm literally too pale for the lightest shade at Sephora, like for foundation. Last year when I got color matched, there wasn't even a shade. But now, like, I was comparing myself to some of my other Colombian friends who, you know, are still white for Colombian, but Colombian nonetheless, and I was basically the same shade as them. Anyways, after school today, I just have youth nights at church. I haven't decided if I'm going yet. I'm just gonna play it by ear and see how I feel because I do have a very busy weekend this weekend, so I'm not gonna be able to relax or do anything other than what I'm doing. Like, I won't be able to practice piano or voice or tap. Like, I won't be able to do any of that because I'm just gonna be so busy. So I'm going to see how we're feeling tonight because it's low stakes. For makeup today, I'm just gonna do eyebrow gel and brown mascara because yeah, I've been wearing makeup every single day and I think you can tell I'm starting to like, it's starting to catch up to me a little bit. So we're gonna take a breather and not put anything on my face. Okay, here's my outfit. Both of these are from Marshalls actually. I'm debating what shoes to wear because I have two options here. See, these ones, like, they're not the exact same shade as the top, but since it's like shoes, it goes, right? But then these really go with the skirt. So, I don't know, I kind of like the sandwich method though. And also these are a lot comfier than these ones, so I think I'm gonna go with the pink. Okay, I have about 20 minutes to read my Bible, so I'm going to do that and then make some coffee and get going. Good afternoon, it is currently 3:25. Ow. And I just got back from school. Don't judge me, but I did in fact change back into my pajamas because one thing about me is if I don't need to be in actual cute clothes, I won't be. I'm sure you're all wondering how I did on my math test, and I'm very happy to report I think I went really well. Like, I finished with 30 minutes left to spare. So then I went back and like checked all my answers a bunch of times, and I actually feel pretty confident. Like, I knew everything, so I'm very happy. But it's not over because that was only part one of the test because I think I already told you, but the test was so long, he had to split it into two. So we have another test on Friday. And those are actually topics that I am even more nervous about. So I'm gonna have to study a little bit more today. And also, I think I've decided I'm not gonna go to youth night tonight just because like none of my friends can go. So I'd rather just have like private time with God. The plan for right now is, I think I'm gonna practice singing for a little bit and then maybe like make a snack and study and maybe go on a walk, practice tap. For my snack, I'm having this pear, and I think they're in season now because I promise we've never been getting them before, and all of a sudden my dad bought like 20, and they're so good. People need to stop sleeping on pears. Why are they so good? I practiced singing for a little bit, and then I edited a YouTube video and posted it, and now I'm going to practice tap. Here's my tap shoes. I haven't practiced tap in so long, and low-key, I don't know if I'm gonna do it for long because my legs are still so sore from yesterday. We'll see how long I do this, but it's just like, I went for maybe 3 months, very much so not practicing consistently, like maybe once a week. And I definitely want to kind of get back into tap because I do love it. And I think it's something I can see myself doing for a long time. So I wanna like keep the muscles working. I'll see if I have any like good clips of myself improvising or something. Maybe I'll insert it, but we'll see. I'm sweating so hard. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? But anyways, I got like a small clip of me tap dancing at the end, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it yet. Oh no, there's nothing in here. Oh. Okay, well anyways, I mostly did like improvising to just like Michael Jackson because I love him so much, and his Escape album is literally perfect for improvising tap dance because it's just like a beat over and over, so you can kind of like create new rhythms from it and stuff. It's like 5 o'clock now, so I'm gonna take a shower and then study math. Finished taking a shower, and if you're wondering about the hair, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It's because it's the only thing I could find to hold my hair back. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this clay mask. I've shown this in my other vlogs, but whenever I feel breakouts brewing, I just slap this on. It normally works, really. Maybe not just this, but it definitely does help. I think I might be breaking out because of my sleep schedule. Like, I've been going to bed at a decent time, but then I keep waking up in the middle of the night. Like from 3 to 4, I just cannot sleep for the life of me. I feel like I could run a marathon, so I just have to get up and start doing something. Then I always go back to sleep, so I didn't think it was like a big deal. But now that I'm looking at my face, maybe it's a bigger deal than I've been making it. I didn't wake up in the middle of the night last night though, so hopefully we're improving. And hopefully it's not an ongoing thing and it was just a couple of nights. I only do my forehead and like a little bit on my bottom of my cheeks because it's very drying, and when I put it like everywhere, it's like my whole face starts cracking off. I'm giving myself 20 minutes to watch Teen Wolf and then I'm gonna start studying. It's now 6:49 and I wrote down literally every single definition of every shape on my cheat like note card thingy for math. So hopefully that gets me through the geometric proof section. Slight change of plans, or just like new plans. Me and my dad are going to Sweet Green because there's literally nothing in our fridge for dinner, so I'm gonna go get that and come back and eat. It's time for bed, so thank you so much for watching. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed just kind of like a few productive days in my life. Also, I hope you know that I'm not always that productive. It's just that I had a really big test, so that's why I was studying so much, but I promise on the normal day, like I literally never study, so yeah, just like don't be fooled. Okay, bye.